Hi, this is DH Dunn, and when you wander around the long dark aimlessly as much as I do, you get thinking some deep thoughts. And lately, my deep thoughts have been about trailers. And I want to take you guys to what I think is the best trailer in the long dark. It's this one right here. I mean, look, you can get on top of it. Show me another trailer you can do that with. It's right near the cannery. It's not too far of a run over to Forlorn Muskeg. And I guess if you wanted to try to go to Ravine, if you know the path to get through there, which I'm not sure that I do. And, you know, you can't make a fire on this. I've tried. But you can make a fire over there. And then you could stand in this corner and I bet you'd be warmed up. And if you go inside, it's got, you know... I mean, we're on Pilgrim, so the loot isn't the same as it would be on Loper. But, I mean, you've got this. Look at this. You've got this picture of these hockey guys and this chair. This super cool mini fridge, all these beds. I mean, this really is, I think, the best trailer in the long dark. Who could argue with that?
I don't know, Dunn. Have you considered all the trailers in Coastal Highway? They're pretty good.
Koru?
Hey, I just thought I would come in and weigh in. Do you mind if I weigh in?
Well, of course, I'm always happy to have you stop by, but I guess this is a little unexpected. But since you have some opinions, do you want to maybe work out, talk back and forth about what we think our favorite trailers in the long dark are?
Yeah, let's do it. I can think of some pretty good trailers.
Fine, that sounds great. I've got a few trailers in mind.
Now, Dunn, don't just pick the trailers that you can climb on top of and start fires.
Fair enough, fair enough. How about ladies first?
I don't know. I was thinking Age Before Beauty?
Ouch. All right, let's do this. Well, as long as you mention Coastal Highway, I'd like to submit this trailer in Coastal Highway, the one up at the top of Coastal Highway. I don't think I ever go by this trailer without going in it, whether I spawned in Coastal Highway or DP and I'm coming through Coastal on my way to Ravine and then on to Mystery Lake, or if I spawned over in Mystery Lake or Mountain Town or somewhere around there and then came through this way. I always stop at this trailer. It is just really, really conveniently located. Like most trailers, it doesn't have anything particularly exciting in it. Again, as you're going to see with all of these trailers, the loot is bananas because I'm on Pilgrim. But it's got a place to sleep. It's always warm. And it's just really a great rest stop. Really, like, you know, you're driving down the highway and you need to stop and stretch your legs, or in this case, warm up. This is a really good trailer to do it in. There are some trailers that I walk by, but I never walk by the trailer at the top of Coastal Highway. Pretty much always stop here. It's a great trailer.
Great first suggestion, Dunn, but have you considered the trailers by the dam? Not this one. That one's shit. But this one's really good. So you've got the entrance to Coastal Highway, Ravine and Coastal Highway. You've got the dam, so you can go to Pleasant Valley. You've got cattails and mushrooms and birch. There's a little birch forest on this little creek down here. The wolf can spawn Scoopy. He's annoying, but hey, he can give you a wolf pelt. There's deer that quite often appear on the creek, and also the moose. I mean, it's a pretty good spot. And guess what I found inside? Not 2, not 4, but 6 beds and a baseball cap. I mean, what more could a girl want?
Well, I guess that depends if that girl's been sent to prison or not. Because if that girl has been sent to prison, I think you want to be in this trailer. Yep, not too much to look at on the inside, but when you go outside, this trailer has a lot of great things near it. This is the trailer in Black Rock. I'm sure it's got a name. I don't know any of the names. You guys know that. Right down this little hill here is Cook's Farm, where I frequently find matches, even on Loper. And if you're coming in from the canyon spawn, which is where I usually spawn on Loper, I don't even know if there are other spawns, because I don't voluntarily pick Black Rock often. Cook's Farm, I ran back and forth between this trailer and Cook's Farm over and over and over, because Cook's Farm has a stove and this is warm and it has a bed. And if you don't have a bedroll, you can bounce back and forth between these two and get yourself nicely solidified in Black Rock. And there's great stuff all over the place, but most importantly is that this is very close to the most important thing in Black Rock: the way out. So what amenity could a trailer possibly have that is better than the way out of the zone you didn't want to be in the first damn place? Over to you.
Another trailer I want to offer up as a good trailer is this trailer in Coastal Highway. So, the bear cave is right there, so sure, that could be a downside for a lot of people. But for me, it's a bonus because it means, of course, I mean, you could reset the bleed if you shoot him and then go inside here. But it's a really helpful way of knowing where the bear is. You can pop in and out, keep an eye on him. There's acorns if you're into that kind of thing. You're right above town. As in the town of Coastal Highway. You know, like the Quonset and everything. The water's right there, and we're really close to this climbing point that I use all the time. So I'm really lazy in Coastal. I don't like to use the roads to get all the way up the top. I always climb up here and then go along the very top level. But yeah, I really like this trailer. I wouldn't base myself here, but I definitely never go to Coastal without visiting at least this area and hanging out for at least a little bit in this trailer. It's pretty stock standard inside. There's no special storage or any chance for it to spawn anything great, though I am on Pilgrim right now, so I'm going to spawn some pretty good stuff. So yeah, just your bog standard, nothing else that stands out about it, but I just really like the location, and it's a trailer that I always visit. And yeah, I mean, who can resist if you're in bear hunting mood? Going and visiting the bear. Can we see him now? Ah, he's out wandering. He's out wandering. But yeah, another great trailer. What do you think, Dunn?
You make some good points. For cool factor, though, I don't think you can beat this trailer in DP, one of my favorite maps. Not this trailer. This is just standard stuff. In fact, actually, this trailer itself is kind of interesting because I don't think there's another trailer that's set up this way. All these beds, and it's a couple trailers connected to each other. But that's not the trailer I mean. I mean the secret trailer. If you go to this door and you click down at the bottom, it's a whole different trailer. It's no different than any of the other trailers of this configuration. This one has tons of loot because I'm doing all my recording on Pilgrim. But it is a great little surprise. It's super fun to just go here. It feels like you're breaking the rules getting in here. Someday they may patch this trailer out, and I'll be very sad. Every time there's an update, I always check to see if this is here. I think this place is really, really cool. Nothing super noteworthy about it. In fact, you could argue that the trailer on the other side of the whale factory that has the fire barrel in front of it is more useful, but pretty cool, I think, is the secret trailer.
But I like that idea, Dunn. But what about the triple trailers, as you so call them? You get 3 trailers for the price of 1. And it's a great spot to hole up if you've got any sort of cabin fever risk. You have one of Mystery Lake's only 2 outdoor stoves that I can think of, the other one being Deadfall. Usually has firewood next to it. You've got deer nearby, you've got wolves you can hunt if you're in a murderous mood. And all the trailers are much of a muchness. There's not much excitement inside. Beds, clothes, sodas, the usual that you get. But you've got 3 to choose from, which is pretty fun. And yeah, you've got this benefit of this outdoor fire. You're really close to the end of Mystery Lake, which has the moose by the dam, deer on the lake and cattails. You're really close to Clear Cut, which has a bear. And over the hill from Clear Cut, you're an unnamed pond and the cabin there and everything. And I just like it. It's a nice little location. But yeah, what do you think of the triple trailers, Dunn? Do you just visit them each time, or do you think that they're like a really useful spot to hang out at any point? I'll admit that apart from when I have cabin fever or there's a blizzard and I need somewhere to hole up outside, that I don't come here other than just to loot and run away again. I don't usually stay here, but I think they're a really like useful spot in the game to hole up, because otherwise if you've got a cabin fever risk, you're going to end up I mean, Mystery Lake's not great for caves like that aren't, you know, there's the Milton Transition Cave and the cave on the lake, but there's not a massive amount of caves to run to when you have got that risk. So the outdoor fires are your next best bet, and yeah, I think this is a pretty good one. If things get too rough, you've got a trailer right there. Am I actually talking about the fire and not the trailer? Am I breaking the rules, Dunn? What do you think?
No, I don't think you're breaking the rules at all. I think that the value of a lot of the trailers is tied to their location. And I am in the location of the trailer that I think we're both going to agree this is the best trailer. It's the trailer here in Mountain Town, right by the HRV entrance. I just can't think of another trailer that has as many positives as this one. Starting with the fire barrel, there are other trailers with fire barrels outside them, but there aren't a lot, and it certainly is very, very useful and helpful to have that right here. You are very, very close to the church in Mountain Town, and you're on your way to the bear down by the bridge, as well as a potential moose spawn over here. You've got rabbits that hang out right over that hill. You've got deer in both of these two areas. You have cattails over there. You have ptarmigans over here. You've got some rose hips. You've got HRV right there. If you spawn in HRV, this is a great place to stop on your way to somewhere else on Mountain Town if you're on your way to HRV, or if you've killed the bear down by the bridge, or you've killed the moose, this is a great place to take all that meat and cook it up. And on top of all that, it's got a workbench that's warm and inside and sheltered, and you can get so much done here in safety from wolves, safety from blizzards and the elements. I really, and and it's got the standard beds and stuff. I really can't think of another trailer that offers as much for the player as this one. Even on Interloper, I think this is the Long Dark's best trailer.
Yep, Dunn, I gotta totally agree with you there. It really is the best trailer, I think. It has a workbench, somewhere to sleep, a burn barrel, it's close to the moose, it's close to rabbits, it's close to deer, it's close to the bear, it's close to town. Close to HRV. Though, that's not really a bonus for me. It really is the best. I totally agree with you there. But I think there's an honorable mention I'd like to throw in the mix. So my honorable mention is Junker's Paddock, this trailer here in Forsaken Airfield. So the main reason I love this trailer is because of the pure relief that I feel when I see it. So I've come from actually in Forsaken Airfield, but that road that you see straight ahead of you, that is the road you come down after such a long journey through Broken Railroad and Transfer Pass and all of those stupidly named places that Hinterland threw in, and you finally reach this trailer and you've got some safety for a little while. There's obviously Bun Buns. Oh, they've all run away. They're shy. They didn't want their close up. They were all behind me just before. There's bunnies. And in the actual junkyard themselves, there's a couple of little sweet treats. If you go into this truck here, regularly the Polaroid is there. So I've already found it. Let's just show you that. So there's only 2 Polaroids. There are 2 Polaroids for Forsaken Airfield, which allow you to map such an amazing, massive map. So this is where you'll regularly find one of them. You quite often find food and drink on the tables and inside. And yeah, because I'm on Pilgrim, there's extra special loot right now. But yeah, you're also looking at in this little area over here, depending on your difficulty, a variety of a variable amount of coal. If you're collecting the notes in the game, as I did recently on my Record Keeper series, there's a journal page in here. But one of the best things about this trailer is... Yep, that's right, a workbench. So another trailer with a workbench, and one worth mentioning, I think. On Pilgrim, it is oversaturated with a lot of interesting loot. It has beds, it's warm, and yeah, it's just a welcome little respite when you finally made it to Forsaken Airfield. It's the first real building that you see. And of course, it's only about, well, in real time, it's probably 5 to 10 minutes run down the road from the airport. But I think it's a really good spot to stop and check for loot. You never quite know what you're going to find. And yeah, that's my honorable mention. Do you like this one, Dunn? Do you hang out here often?
No, because I don't go to Forsaken Airfield. Well, I mean, I do when I have to. And if I have to, you're right about that trailer. It's a great place to stop. And yes, it also has a workbench. So the trailers are Long Dark. There are more. We didn't cover them all. And we collectively would love to hear what other people think might be great trailers in the Long Dark. And this has been a lot of fun. Thank you very, very much for joining me.
Yeah, that was really fun. And next time you have some questionable opinions, expect to hear from me.
My door is always locked, but I know you know how to pick it. So I'm sure we will cross each other's paths again. All jokes aside, thank you so much, Koru, for being part of this experience with me. Koru is one of my dearest, closest friends, and I'm very, very, very lucky to know her. If you've enjoyed this video, her channel is linked down in the description of mine, and my channel is linked down in the description of hers. So if you are not following one or both of us, or subscribing to both of us, that would be fantastic. Follows the Twitch thing, subscribe to the YouTube thing. We do stuff together on Twitch as well. So confusion is part of the Dunn situation. So subscribe to Koru and Dunn, like our trailer video. And thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And I'm going to say goodbye. And then, Koru, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye, friends.
All right, that's going to do it for this one. On behalf of myself and Koru, thank you all very, very much for watching, for supporting, and for just hanging out in the trailers of the game we both love very much. We'll be back soon, each with our own content, and I'm sure with some joint content as well. This won't be the last time. So that's going to do it for this. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.